Alright, just waiting for the tribe. Oh man. Long day in school. Class. Z's here. What's up, man? First one in the door. Best virtual seats in the house as always. I fired this up a little early, so the doors are open. The tribe should be stampeding through. I'm always optimistic at any moment. Oh. All right. Fingers are pretty warm. Hope things are going well out your way, man. We got a little bit of rain last night or this morning. Gene's here. Oh, you guys have the best virtual seats in the house. We'll wait another couple of minutes for the rest of the tribe to show up. Then we'll get into some music. I finished my end of life doula class today. Sings all backwards. So I got 28 credit hours for that. So I'm certified end of life doula. Some places call it death doula, but that sounds like death dealer to me, so I like end of life. So I've been called to serve in that community, so we'll see how that unfolds. Thanks, G. Yeah, it's just a long day being in class. 8 hours, but it's spread out over 4 weeks, so I'm done with that. Met some really cool classmates too. You always make new friends at these continuing education courses, so definitely worth it. Getting plugged in with a community. Oh, all right. Let's give it one more minute and then we'll get some music going for all of you. Thanks for tuning in on this Wind Down Wednesday. I did pull out some of my Christmas sheet music I've got here in front of me, so I just kind of went through a little bit, so I thought I would test out a few. I have a new one for me I've never played too. I got that in here in the mix, so it's the getting up early that's a killer because I'm a nocturne. Oh yeah. So I wanted to at least get a couple of Christmas songs out there before I get too far down the line, because Christmas Eve and Sunday will be here before we know it. All right, let's get some music going. How about a little JT, little James Taylor start us off. When you're down and trouble and you need some love and care and nothing, oh nothing is going right, just close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call on my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, fall, and all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. You got a friend. If the sky high above you should grow dark and full of clouds, and that old cold north wind should begin to blow, just keep your poor head together and call my name out loud, and soon you'll hear me knocking upon your door. You just call out my name, and you know where I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, fall, and all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. Hey, ain't it good to know that you got a friend? People can be so cold, they'll hurt you and desert you, they'll take your soul if you let them know, but don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll call, and I'll be there, yes I will. You got a friend. You got a friend. Ain't it good to know you got a friend? Ain't it good to know you got a friend? Oh, baby, you got a friend. Oh, there's a little James Taylor kicking off this edition of Wind Down Wednesday. The doors are open. Good to see you all here. Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting in the evening comes, watching the ships roll in, then I watch them roll away again. I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, you're sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Left my home in Georgia, headed for the Frisco Bay. I ain't got nothing to live for, look like nothing gonna come my way. So I'm just gonna sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, you're sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Look like nothing will change, everything remains the same. I can do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I'll remain the same. I'm just sitting here, resting my bones, and this loneliness won't leave me alone. And 2,000 miles I roam, just to make this dock my home. So I'm just gonna sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, we're sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Oh, a little of the late great Otis Redding for my tribe. All right, doors are open. Hope we get some more tribes members. As always, however great or small, it's an esteemed group. So thank you all for being here. I feel like a little Townes Van Zandt. I always try to keep the set list fresh for all of you. Living on the road, my friend, is gonna keep you free and clean. Now you're wearing your skin like iron and your breath as hard as kerosene. You want your mama's only son, but her favorite one it seems. She began to cry when you said goodbye and sank into your dreams. Pancho was a bandit, boys. His horse as fast as polished steel. He wore his gun outside his pants for all the honest world to feel. Pancho met his match, you know, on the border down in Mexico. No one heard his dying words, and that's the way it goes. And all the federales say they could have had him, they only let him hang around out of kindness, I suppose. Now Lefty Kid sang the blues all night long like he used to. The dust that Pancho bit down south ended up in Lefty's mouth. The day they laid poor Pancho low, Lefty left for Ohio, where he got the bread to go. There ain't nobody knows. And all the federales say they could have had him any day, they only let him slip away out of kindness, I suppose. Pick it. Poets write how Pancho fell. Lefty lives in cheap hotels. The border's quiet and Cleveland's cold, and so the story ends we're told. Pancho needs your prayers, it's true, but save a few for Lefty. He only did what he had to do, and now he's growing old. And all the federales say they could have had him any day, they only let him go so wrong out of kindness, I suppose. A few great federales say they could have had him any day, they only let him go so wrong out of kindness, I suppose. Oh, a little of the late great Townes Van Zandt for my tribe. Thanks for being here for this Wind Down Wednesday. My Sharona's here. Good evening. Hey, I finished my end-of-life doula today. So I'm certified. That's going on my office wall. So, it's glad to get that done. Definitely called me. Getting connected with a wonderful group of therapists and practitioners and providers and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of a mixed bag. Not everybody's a massage therapist, so and they didn't have to be for that. But it's also cool. I got my 28, count them, 28 CEU continuing ed credit hours. So I already had a number of them anyway. My license renews next September, so you need 24 credit hours every 2 years in the state of Arizona. So this one class blew that away already with 28. So it's glad to finish that. Thank you. Every day you pass her in the hall, you just pretend that you don't see her at all. You wanna tell her how much you care, you wanna call out in the parking lot with all the guys. Don't ever let them see the tears in your eyes. She's got a date tonight and it ain't you. So you go out there and get one too. Love rules. Our love rules. Love rules. Yeah, love rules. No matter how much you feel, it's all too scary and it's all too real. All your friends are out having fun. Sometimes you think that you're the only one. And I love rules. I love rules. Well, everybody's out making time. You can't help thinking you're the last in line. She's the finest thing you've ever seen. You wrap your arms around her in your dreams. When she smiles, it brings you to your knees. You want to tell her, but you always freeze. She's in the backseat, but you're much too shy. You'd give the world to be an older guy. Love rules. Our love rules. Love rules. Yeah, love still rules. Love rules. Our love rules. Love rules. Love rules. Love still rules. All right, a little Don Henley. Give me 1 second. I turned this ceiling fan down and it's not warm enough. It's too warm. Hang on a second. Okay, I think that's better. I didn't anticipate. This room gets warm because this 27-inch iMac is like a heater when I'm broadcasting. Amy's here, yay! Oh, I showed the tribe. I finished my end-of-life doula certification today. There we go. Yeah, so got 28 continuing ed credits, so that more than renews my license next September. And I'm certified, so as an end-of-life doula with a wonderful community of other doulas, so I'm really happy about that. And I'm honored and excited to see where it's going to lead. Dad called me like over 6 months ago, so anyway, he says, "What? Take a break if needed, no problem." Oh yeah, thanks for turning the fan on. Thank you, Amy. Yeah. I was gonna go into some Christmas music, but the Batgirl checked in. I'm already capoed on the first fret, and as you know, it's not because I'm lazy when I just stand there. If I'm already capoed on a fret, it's because I can do a song that she likes that's also capoed on the first fret. And then I'll get into some of this Christmas music I pulled out. I've just kind of run through a few of the chords. I haven't really gone through them, so I thought tonight we'll just brush the dust off of those just to kind of get in the mood, and we'll see how that goes. And I have a new Christmas song I haven't played before. So first, Friday night I'm going nowhere, and all the lights are changing green to red. Turning over TV stations, situations running through my head. Looking back through time, you know it's clear that I've been blind and I'm a fool to open up my heart to all that jealousy and bitterness, that ridicule. Saturday I'm running wild and all the lights are changing red to green. Moving in crowds and pushing, chemicals are rushing through my bloodstream. Only wish that you were here, you know I'm seeing it so clear, I've been afraid. Show you how I really feel, admit to some of those bad mistakes I've made. So if you want in, come and get it. Cry it out loud. The love that I was giving you was never in doubt. Go your heart, go your head, and feel it now. Go your heart, go your head, and feel it now. Babylon, Babylon, Babylon. Sunday, all the lights of London shine. The sky is fading red to blue. I'm kicking through the autumn leaves. I'm wondering where it is you might be going to. Turning back for home, you know I'm feeling so alone I can't believe. Climbing on the stair, I turn around to see who's standing there in front of me. Well, if you want in, come and get it, crying out loud. The love that I was giving you was never in doubt. Go your heart and go your head and feel it now. Go your heart and go your head and feel it now. Go your heart and go your head and feel it. Go your heart and go your head and feel it now. Babylon, 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 Babylon. Wow, 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 wow. So if you want it, come and get it, for crying out loud. The love that I was giving you was never in doubt. And go your heart, and go your head, and feel it now. Go your heart, and go your head, and feel it now. Go your heart, and go your head, and feel it. Go your heart, and go your Babylon, 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 Babylon. Why, 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 why? Woo! All right. There's some cousin across the pond, a little David Gray. Let me check my tuning. If I did it right, that should knock the strings out a little bit. That's a high energy song. Okay. Let me catch up here. Amy says, sounds great. Thank you. That felt pretty good. All right. I dusted off some Christmas stuff. See, this is a new one. I've never played this before. I didn't write the chords down. I went through it. I think I've got it. That's it. Okay. All right. I don't have an opening. Hang on just a second. Here we go. Silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear the rain. Soon it will be Christmas Day. City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, meeting smile after smile. And on every street corner you'll hear silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. String the street lights, even stoplights, blink a bright red and green as the shoppers rush home with their treasures. In the snow crunch, city kids bunch. This is Santa's big scene, and above all this bustle, you'll hear silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. All right. There's a new one I've never played. I printed off the lyrics and just figured out a key really quick before I went live. So just trying to bring in a little early holiday cheer for you as you're wrapping gifts, making out cards, or whatever. I haven't done this one in a while. Well, obviously, at least a year. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is a new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow, we can build a snowman and then pretend that he's Parson Brown. He'll say, "Are you married?" We'll say, "No, man, but you can do the job while you're in town." Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. In a meadow, we will build a snowman and then pretend that he's Parson Brown. He'll say, "Are you married?" We'll say, "No, man, but you can do the job while you're in town." Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland. Yeah, we'll be walking in a winter wonderland. Let's do some Elvis on this. Well, we'll be walking in a winter wonderland. As Joni Mitchell would say, put a little Elvis on it. And somebody asked her, "Do you know what that means?" Because her engineer, and he goes, "Yeah, it means put a little reverb on it. Put some Elvis on it." So I had to do a little, not reverb, but put a little Elvis on the end of that, because that's how he would have ended it. He probably did. I'm sure I've heard him sing it. I don't know. Amy says, "Sounds great and nice." Thank you. Yeah, we're just dusting these off. We'll do a full Christmas set. I still plan on it for Christmas Eve. So I haven't played these in a while. I had to rearrange some chords on this one. I hope I can read my writing. The ones I had down weren't exactly right, and I like this little song. What did I do there? F sharp minor. Hang on. Oh, on all. Okay, right. Okay, got it. Here we go. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are near to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow. And a shining star on the highest bar, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Oh, I love that. I say Silent Night because it was first played on guitar in Germany on Christmas Eve in the 1800s, but I think Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas might be my favorite Christmas song. Sometimes it makes me well up. I don't know why. There's something in the chords there, and Have Yourself a Merry Little, like I think every time I've heard that song, I picture a person alone. And I think, I don't know, there's something really sweet and sad at the same time about that song, about that line, but I really like that song. Oh, thank you, Amy. Oh, my fan's blowing. I should use it now. Well, Bruce, we've got a... There we go. Huh. I gotta figure out an opening for this too. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all Christmases be white. That's a nice song. I like that. Love that movie too. Oh, I had one more here. First played on Christmas Eve at a midnight mass. I forgot where, in Germany, in 1860 or 70 something, I think. And the organ was broken down. So the first time it was ever played was on guitar. I think I love the song, but I think I like the story behind it too. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child. Holy sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight, glory streak from heaven afar, heavenly hosts sing hallelujah. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Silent night, holy night, the Son of God, love's pure light, radiant beams thy holy face, with the dawn of redeeming grace. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth, Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. All right, so there's a little primer for Christmas Eve, some Christmas music for my tribe. So hope you enjoyed that. Some of those I haven't played in a year, so I'm just kind of dusting them off a little. I'll have others to add to it for our Christmas Eve set. I can't believe I'm going to say this on Sunday. Man, it was just like December 1st. And here we are. So anyway. Okay, no new check-ins. Wow, we're getting close to the top of the hour. Oh yeah, so Amy, you got your housewarming gift. Yay. I just wanted to make sure it arrived in one piece. Not that I had any doubt. It's just that, as you now see, it had a lot of meaning, sentimental meaning. And I wanted to make sure it arrived intact. And the company was great to work with, but I never got a preview. So I didn't know how it was going to look because there are only 3 verses. So once they, no, they didn't send it. I didn't get anything from them other than it was shipped. And it was getting down the wire. And I understood if it couldn't arrive by the due date, but it didn't ship until, I didn't get an email that it shipped until yesterday. And I was like, man, I don't know where they're out of, but they're really pushing it, but okay. So they gave me the tracking number. They said a tracking number had been generated. I don't think it had even been shipped. So I was just leaving it up to the universe to get it there by the 20th because I wanted you to have it before Christmas. And I didn't know how it was going to look. I saw samples, which is why I ordered it. So there was a lot of samples, but it's like, man, there's not a lot of lyrics to this song. I don't know how it's going to look. So I didn't really know until you sent me those photos. I never got a preview of what it was going to look like. I just had to trust them. And the reviews were outstanding by other customers. And they had, you can do throw rugs, pillows, they've got all kinds of stuff. And the cool thing about it is when you go to order that, you type in the name of the song. They go pull the lyrics for you. So I emailed them ahead of time and said, hey, before I place this order, I wrote this song. It's for a very special person. Can I get the lyrics to you? And they said, oh yeah, just go ahead and place the order, type in the name of your song, and then email us the lyrics and we'll make sure it gets done. Right? And apparently they did. So I liked that the lyrics repeated because on the samples that I saw, there were a lot of lyrics on a lot of those songs, you know. So mine Your Lullaby didn't have a whole lot of lyrics, so I liked that they repeated them over and over to fill up that space. And that's why I asked you about color, because they had like, I don't know, like 8 color options, and I was like, I have no idea what her decor is. Um, I really liked the blue color that they had, but so thanks for telling me that you were into greens lately, because that's what I picked. And they had a bunch of different um, matting choices. Well, not matting. That was the only one that was kind of like that. They had um, some, not plastic, but just different stuff. And I looked at all of them and I thought, you had said, so I've been in there a couple of times. Your parents' house was farmhouse, or not farmhouse, but yeah, something like that. So I got thinking about that and a couple of pictures you posted, and I said, I think that background, I think that'll fit. I think that'll, I was just trying to make a good educated guess if that would look good, but I needed color. So I had hoped that the color would match your decor. It needed, I'm very specific, so it needed to match. And I never saw a preview until you sent it to me. And I looked at all the different sizings. They had one more that was like a double XL, bigger than that, but it was huge. And the one right below that was too small. And I said, that's not going to do. So fortunately, in my den, I've got a whole bunch of different stuff up here on my walls. And so I got my measuring tape out, and it was like, I found something that I've got over here that I haven't hung up yet that was the exact size of that. And I went, okay, so I got a sizing chart. I got to size one of my prints of some kind of print that I've got. And so I went, that's the size I want. I didn't want it too small. I thought if it was too big, it might be overwhelming. So that one looked just right. It had to be big enough to be presentable, but not overwhelmingly huge, and then and not too small. The next one down was like 20 by 18, and it's like, that's like nothing. So I hope you like the sizing. I hope you liked it, first of all. When I said what is this, Wednesday? When I said on Sunday there's not one like it in the world, there was no way I was going to lose a bet on that, because first of all, I wrote that song, and I know no one was going to be no one was going to have access to the lyrics and make that, and no one was going to inscribe it just for you. So it is absolutely unique, which I love, as are you. There's only one like it, and so that again just popped up in my Facebook feed a couple weeks ago, and I went, oh, look at this company, and they can do that with songs and stuff. So thanks for posting that. If I'm sure most people are going, I have no idea what he's talking about. Just go to my main page. Amy tagged me, put a picture on my landing page of my Facebook page of that housewarming gift. So I know I'm a little late to the dance on that, but it had to be something. It had to be something unique. And I looked at a lot of Arizona prints and stuff that were pretty cool. Of photographs of the desert and lightning storms and cool stuff in mountains, and from IKEA to other places. I always had my eye on something. Nothing struck me. Then I saw these and I went, oh my God. I almost like passed out in my chair. I went, that's what I've been looking for. It just showed up after a while, so if you're patient. So I mentioned to you a long time ago I wanted to have something for a housewarming gift for you. But I needed for it to be special and unique, because you are. And that home is ranch house, not farmhouse, ranch house. You once described it as a ranch house. And I got thinking about that, and I went, you know what? I think that matting, out of everything else, they had other cool stuff and everything, but I said, I think that matting would go really good with just that ambience of that home and the few pictures I've seen. And then I needed a color, your call on the color. So I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad Zowie liked it. And that was pretty cool. So he's probably like, what the heck is this new thing? So I just trusted that it would be the right thing for you. It would be a really unique housewarming gift, and I just figured out she's going to have a place for this somewhere. So I just have to, the rest is on your end, and I just had to trust that that it would be to your liking, and that also that you'd have a place for it. So it's your song. I wrote, you're the one that inspired it. So I do hope you like it, though. It looked like it came out great. Oh, there we go. I was trying to get caught up on comments. It's perfect. That was fast. Yeah, like one day. I don't know where they ship from. I can't remember where the company's located. I don't know. You will know before I do because on the packing label it must say who it's from, the company, and where. I don't know. I know they're in the States. That's all I know. And he says, "It looks wonderful. Good. I thought you'd like it. I really liked it. Of course, not late, still unpacking at all. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I see. So you're still kind of moving in, so it's okay, good. Yes, many possible places still setting on the best. Oh yeah, you'll find it. Yeah. I'm glad you liked it. I saw that thing and I just went, I went to their website. I saw the ad and I went, what is this? It had two people, a little video of them holding it up and I went, oh my gosh. So I went to their website, I looked at it and went, ah. So they have tons of stuff you could do. But yeah, so when I ordered that, the first thing that pops up after when you place your order is, do you want a personal card? And I chose that, and I got to write what I wanted to say to you. So I did that. And then they flood you with all kinds of, you want a throw rug, you want a pillow, and it's like, right now I think this is just fine. I love that company. So I should post a link because anybody else, if you are even thinking of doing that, if you've got a perfect song, that's, a lot of those were just song dedications for like, and they had dates on there on the bottom for like marriages and stuff. So that didn't apply. So I had to go, so what can I put down there? So I went to their website and a lot of them were, significant dates and different songs for people. And that, so I got to personalize it and just put my own stuff in there rather than dates. They let you put whatever you want. So I had to think about it and say, what do I want in the center? Because it's the center, like a center of a 33 1/3 album. So I wrote it, song title by me. And the stuff at the bottom usually had so-and-so, Cindy and David, and their wedding dates and stuff. And it's like, okay, so I need to personalize this. And so they let you do that. They don't lock you into, you can only like pick dates and stuff like that. So I got to personalize all of that. That's why I said it's the only one in existence. And so, but I got thinking some of my other friends in my tribe might want that as a unique gift for somebody. So I should post a link later on my Facebook page to that gift. So probably underneath the pictures that you posted, that's a good place to do that. The most important thing is I'm glad you liked it. It was perfect. There's nothing else I could find. Once I saw that, it's like, that's it. That's the one. That's what I've been kind of waiting for. Still deciding. Oh yeah, you'll find the place. Yes, the card is sweet. Thank you. It's heartfelt and it's the truth. Oh man, it's top of the hour almost. Well, thanks for tuning in, my tribe. Thanks for allowing me to dust off some Christmas songs. It's only fitting to end the set with the song for whom that gift was sent, that housewarming gift. When you go to sleep at night, remember to let your soul take flight. But if you drift away too far, I'll ride a moonbeam to where you are. The stars are calling, and I am falling. As you lay your head to sleep, counting heartbeats instead of sheep, just breathe my name and call me there, and I'll sprinkle stardust in your hair. The moon is calling, and I am falling. I could lay you down to sleep, praying the Lord your soul to keep. The night is calling, and I have fallen. So sleep you well, my turtle dove. You'll forever be my one true love. There you go. There's Amy's Stardust Lullaby. And now she has a keepsake, a housewarming gift to memorialize that. So I think my favorite two, well, I know. My favorite two lines in that are about the I'll write a moonbeam to where you are, I like that. But I'll sprinkle stardust in your hair, because I think I used to tell you that when I wrote that, I would picture like floating to, kind of writing a moonbeam to wherever you are. I combine them together of you sleeping in your bed, and I would picture myself sprinkling stardust all over your hair while you slept. And then the last line, that one about sleep you well, no, if I could lay you down to sleep. Yeah, I like that. Like laying somebody down to sleep and praying for their soul to keep. So I like that. And I like turtle dove. I think it's endearing. Anyway, that's how I felt about that. I'm glad your housewarming gift arrived. It's the only one like it on the planet. And it's unique, as are you. So thanks for inspiring that song. And it's the gift that keeps on giving, because now it's turned into a housewarming gift. And thanks for posting the pictures on my Facebook page so people can look at it, see what that company did. They were just fantastic to work with. Kept me updated along the way. And man, they delivered on the delivery date. I wanted it before Christmas, so they took care of that for me. And just the fact that it got to you, because there's always a, oh man, I can't, what's this box, whatever, and then when you sent me the instructions about if it's UPS or FedEx and USPS and all that, and I had included your box number, so I was like, oh man, I always hold my breath, but nothing I've sent ever has gotten returned. It's always got to you. So I said, I'm just gonna have to trust this thing's gonna get there to her. So it did. Yeah, Lyman Lou. I'll post the link to that company, to their page under the pictures that you sent. So, and I'll put a little inscription saying, here's the company that made this. Go look at it. If you like this, you can personalize and make it your own. So, but they personalized it for me. You won't be able to do a Google search and find the lyrics to that song. You can find the song, but not the lyrics. So nobody would ever be able to duplicate that unless they just went and stole my lyrics. But you have the only one on the planet, so I'm glad. I like that. Z says, thanks, you're welcome. Gene says, thanks, Bruce, have a good night. Same to all of you. And as always, namaste. The divinity in me recognizes and honors the divinity in you. Thank you for keeping yourselves healthy, keeping those immune systems bolstered up. It looks like we've got some kind of big epic storm coming across the country, starting from the East Coast, I think, this weekend. So for Amy and others that are going to be affected by that, enjoy your white Christmas, but stay warm and healthy. And keep lots of firewood or whatever it is you have as a backup on hand, just in case. Thanks for joining me on this Wind Down Wednesday to help you get through your hump day. And I will be back on Fiesta Friday as usual, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And I look forward to seeing you all then.